Good evening, welcome, happy Sunday. If we haven't met before, my name is Kay. I am an ecstatic spiritual life coach, and I try to set aside time on Sunday evenings to create space for us to gather, for us to do some spiritual work together, to meditate, and to work on coming home to ourselves. So for tonight's meditation class, I thought the theme of finding joy would be a valuable topic to explore. Because I don't know about you, but for me, I've historically thought of joy as kind of being like a lowbrow emotion, not serious enough. Like, I want the serious things in life. I want grit, I want tenacity, I want strength, I want poise, I want forgiveness, I want love. But joy? Joy is so fleeting, joy is so fluffy. Don't I need to focus on something more serious? And over the last year in particular, I've really begun to resonate with the notion that joy is a fundamental condition of life. That this universe exists because of joy, that our inalienable divine natures are inherently joyful, that joy in and of itself is enough of a reason to pursue a career or a relationship or an activity, that the universe spawned itself because of joy. And joy isn't some light, fluffy, frothy sort of thing. It's actually a very profound experience of life. And that when we are tapped into our deepest and highest natures, joy is an overpowering emotion that we experience. And I want to be very clear, this is a joy that is independent of external influences. While external things like people, places, awards, events can spark that joy within us and remind us of that cosmic joy, and hopefully our relationships feed us and draw us into a joyful state. Like, my husband's been traveling for the last several days, and just getting to talk or connect with him or imagine him coming home brings me tremendous joy, because that's what he inspires in me when I spend time with him. But the joy I'm talking about, while sparked by those things, is a constant state, and is something that is always there, regardless of what is happening around you. That it is in fact possible to find joy even while externally experiencing loss or grief or war or death. These really sticky, difficult emotions, we're not blocking them out, we're not saying it's not happening, but we're connected with a radiance within. It's like saying, even though there's darkness outside, there can still be a candle inside, lighting up the dark. So that's what I want us to try and work to cultivate today, a profound sense of internal, lasting joy. So thank you for taking some time out of your very busy life. I always say time is your most precious commodity, and once it's given away, you'll never get it back. So thank you for wanting to spend your time with this. As we begin, please feel free to find a position that works best for you. You're welcome to sit in a chair, sit on the floor, lay down, lean back, do whatever makes sense for you. And then when you're ready, you can close your eyes or take a soft, steady gaze on the space in front of you, and start to turn some of your focus within. Notice the rate at which you're breathing. Notice the speed of your inhale and exhale. Notice the experience of your body right now. When we focus on our breath, we become aware of our body in a way that might be a little different than normal. I tend to find that when I turn my focus to the breath, I automatically start to experience a lighter, more joyful, more expansive state of being. There's a sense of buoyancy when I turn my focus to the breath. You know, I can remember being a little kid and with some frequency, just watching myself breathe and being wrapped in states of ecstasy, just from watching the breath. That the breath in and of itself is a profound tool to connect us with bliss, with joy. What is the texture of the inhale? What is the texture of the exhale? Sometimes one of the things that prevents us from accessing joy is our either spoken or unspoken feelings or fears of our unworthiness. That who am I to experience such pleasure? Who am I to let go of all my baggage, all my past, all my stories? Who am I to dwell in peace when I have done, or I have had, or I have been blank? Are you holding yourself back from experiencing joy? And if you notice you are, can you breathe into that experience and on the exhale, let it go? I'd like for you to turn your focus to the space in the middle of your chest, right here in the middle. Some call it the Anahata chakra, the heart center. It is considered the most sacred part of our body. It is said that is where our consciousness lives, our energetic self, the person who watches your thoughts, the person who operates this crazy machine we call a body. That quintessential self is said to not possess a quote-unquote personality or a specific look. Welcome. It is said that there are only 3 aspects of our individualized consciousness that dwells here in the heart. Truth, self-awareness, and bliss, or joy, cosmic joy. Truth, it is right in its perception, it is fundamentally correct, it sees accurately. Self-awareness, I think, therefore I am conscious and joyful. That when we get past all the layers of mind stuff and root ourselves deep into the heart, we can have a profound experience of bliss and joy, because that is who we really are. And it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your race, it doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter your orientation, it doesn't matter anything. It doesn't even matter your species. It doesn't even matter if you're a plant. When we root down into our very center, we experience our cosmic self, our differentiated consciousness. That is supremely joyful. And for humans, it's the heart. The heart. And it is the meeting point of the lower and the higher energy centers. It's the place right in the middle. Just as cosmically speaking, we as humans are said to be right in the middle, neither the lighter, more ethereal angelic beings, nor the heavier, denser, more ignorant ghost or demonic beings. We're right in the middle. And in that balance point between heavy and light, bright and dark, positive and negative, masculine and feminine, right in the middle spot, there is reunification. There is everything and nothing, everywhere and nowhere, eternity and also this very moment of time. This is where we reside. The heart is the hub of all sacred spaces, a great saint once said. Go there and roam. So bring your breath, bring your focus, bring yourself to the depths of the middle of your chest. And as you breathe into this space, feel it expand. Feel it fill the room. And know that it does, that you are entitled to experience all the joy that it has to share with you. That you are entitled to reclaim your birthright as an inherently joyful being. As is everyone else. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Nama Om. You are joy. You are love. You are peace. You are all of creation. This is your truth. You know it's true. You've always known. You are more powerful than you ever dreamed. Kinder, more beneficent than you ever hoped. You are the sun and the moon and the rain and the wind. You are everywhere and nowhere, everything and nothing. Always have been, always will be. Believe in you. Trust in you. You know the way. deep breath, and on the exhale, let everything go. Let everything go and just simply be here. Be here with you. Be here with this time, with this space. I'm going to ask you to forgive yourself for whatever is limiting you. Forgive yourself for whatever you should have done better. Just be here now. And know that you are where you are supposed to be. It is all unfolding in front of you. Can you feel it? Can you feel that joy? I want you, when you leave this class today, to just step outside for a moment. Notice the trees. Notice the grass, the green things starting to sprout again. The buds about to burst on the trees. Maybe the daffodils outside. Notice how much joy there is in this life if we just slow down and notice it. Turn off your phone, step outside, and notice the miracles that abound around you. And when we do that, the joy comes. We are living sacred lives, blessed lives, honored lives. It is such a privilege. I so wish you well in your journey. Remember that this is a journey, that this isn't a destination we're reaching towards. There's always new ways, new places, new things to explore. Sounds like a good plan. Because there's always more, there's no rushing or needing to get to something. It's okay to be where you are. It's okay to be in your process. Let the journey unfold as it wants to. And have fun. Because it's meant to be a joyful ride. Thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your evening with me. I hope this was beneficial for you tonight. I'll be back again, same time, same space next week. And I look forward to sharing more with you then. If you ever have any requests for either an edited video or a topic for a meditation class, please do not hesitate to reach out or let me know. If you haven't already, please watch my most recent video about my new book cover, because in it I ask something very, very important. I have my new book coming out May 3rd, and it's really critical that as many of you who love and support what I do will, before then, download a free advanced reader copy of my book. You can do it through the link on that video. It's my website, Ecstatic Self /IDOF, I Dream of Flight, the letters. Download an advanced reader copy so that you can at least read some of it, if not all of it. And then when launch day comes May 3rd, log on to Amazon, hopefully buy your own copy if you're so willing, and leave an honest review of your experience of my book. Trying to get a few hundred reviews during launch week, if at all possible. I know you guys are out there watching this, so please, 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 if you can, please download, read it, leave a review during launch week. And that way, hopefully, we can reach a broader audience, because that's one of my hopes with this book. I am so proud of it. I so love it. It's so, through a narrative structure, encapsulates all the things we work on in this channel together. And I think it's approachable for a lot of individuals. So I just really wanted to get out there, because I think it will speak to people, and I think it will really help them on their journey. So doing that, reading it and leaving a review during launch week will be tremendously helpful. I'd sincerely appreciate it. And if you need any help with that process, again, reach out. I'm always available to help you figure that out if need be. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful evening, a wonderful week, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you for being here. It's such a joy to connect. Much love.